Chat, what's good? How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day, man. I think I got everything set the way I wanted it there. Let's see. Anything else I need to fuck with real quick? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's... Okay, yeah, that's turned down. So no echoes. How are y'all today, man? My name is Brandon or Cimarex, whatever you want to call me. We'll do some personal reads today. $9.99 or hit the join button up for a read. We will jump into free free mini reads if we hit that $50 threshold. Let's get a little sage around here. A little bit of sage around here, man. So, do we want to take bets on whether this candle has a mini wick in it or whether it's correct? Because that one yesterday was not correct. It's just like a 6-7 inch candle. It had that much of a wick in it. And I'm like, why is this thing burning weird down the side? It's because the wick had collapsed and it was only that long is all that was there. And I was like, all right. Very strange. Do I have both my plugs? Oh, hell no, I don't. Rather tunnels. These are technically tunnels. And what up? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day, dude. Ash on our notebook there. How have you been today? Hi, Naya. How are you doing, man? Hope everything's going fantastic for you. That seems a bit close to my face. Probably loud. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, we were way up into the red. We're still up into the red. There we go. There we go. Danielle, hello. How's it going, man? Hope you're having a fantastic day, dude. Sorry, I'm smoking at the very beginning of the show. I ate, and then I was like, well, I'm ready to go live now. So, I'm going to post meal cigarette here while we're chilling for a minute. I mean, Anaya, you had several days off, so I can kind of understand why you have no motivation. That's always what it's like if you have days off, man. You go back to work and you're like, I don't want to do this shit today. Leo's son, how you doing, homie? Rhode Island, huh? How much snow you guys got up there, any? Ours is starting to melt off today because it got up into the 50s. Man, that cigar smoke made a nice little plume there. That was kind of cool looking on the camera. Lucky, what up? How you doing? The snow's gone? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what we're looking at all week. Upper 50s, lower 60s. I'm like, what month is it, bro? Yeah, we're still melting off snow from a few days ago when it snowed pretty good. We didn't get a lot, like 3 to 6 inches here, depending on where you were standing that day, but it stayed cold and it didn't really melt off. Well, now it's finally starting to melt off. Lucky, what do you mean considering? What's going on, man? Everything good? Hope everything's good. Oh, that's right. I forgot you've been sick. I'm sorry, man. Forgot all about that. 3 inches isn't enough. I thought you didn't even like snow, man. Yeah, it was that powdery shit. It was real cold, so it blew with the wind. So you had pockets where some places it was like 3 inches, other places it was like 6. Maybe 8 in a few of them when I was walking around that day. So I'm going to say we probably actually got about 5 inches. Or, well, maybe 4 inches. Which is still pretty light for this time of year around here. We don't get the fucking snow like we used to, that's for sure. As long as you don't have to drive or go anywhere. Okay, that's fair. But driving in it, man, after a while, you just get used to it. You know what I mean? After a while, it's just kind of like, as long as you got good tires and you use common sense and use your head, you just kind of get used to driving in it. You never want the snow? Oh, that's fair, man. Some people just really don't like snow. Yeah, down south, y'all get like half an inch of snow and it's a fucking emergency. And I'm like, half inch of snow? Why'd you even snow? It wasn't worth it. Yeah, it's always fun watching, like in Georgia, it's half inch of snow just shuts down the giant 6-lane. I can't remember what interstate it is they have there, but it's like a 6-lane interstate or 6-lane highway that just shuts down the entire fucking city in Atlanta, and there's cars just sliding everywhere and shit, and everybody's freaking out, and I'm like, you know, you guys, which they don't think about investing in snow tires and shit because they don't get enough to justify it. I get it. Tires are expensive. But they should really not try to drive in it, though. PJ, absolutely, PJ. Right there in the pinned comments, sir. If you can see it. That is what we're here to do. And if we get to 50, I'll open up free minis. Honestly, them free minis starting to wear me out. They really are. Alright, homie. Sounds good, dude. I wish there was a way. I can probably do it with PayPal. Code in a way to have the notification show up in stream. Yeah, $9.99. I know there's not a way with Cash App. Cash App doesn't really have an API. But I could probably do it with PayPal. It'd be cool to have all my ways to pay just show up in stream as a notification. So I don't have to keep my phone here. And I just know. I think the only way you can do it with Cash App is you have to use what's it called? FIIT or whatever it is. And you have to have the Android app. You can't do it on iPhone. And I looked up how to do it. I was like, man, that's just a big pain in the ass. When PayPal, I could just write a little Python script or a little JavaScript and have it send it right to fucking Streamlabs. Texas is never prepared for it. Yeah, I've noticed that down south, y'all are just not ready for it. Which I understand why. You don't get enough snow to justify the investment of the amount of plows like we have here, the amount of salt we use here, the personal investment of tires. Like, it's just silly, you know? All right, homie. I'll see you there. PJ, what is your sun sign and what are we reading about, my friend? I got you right there, man. PJ, 11111. Taurus, all right. You got a question to ask? Sure, man. Taurus bro in the house. Hell yeah. So used to having all these fire signs in here that fucking Earth sign comes in and I'll say, hey, Earth sign, what up? I'll have a few though. Like Bella is a Virgo. Kyle is a Taurus. We have a few Earth signs come around. Not very many though. That's why I'm always saying earth signs and fire signs should just not try in a relationship. It's just silly. Being friends is fine. Is Richard interested in you? Or are you just projecting your feeling? Ooh, I like the way you worded that. That's a very realistic way to word that. Because you're not doing fine. Alright, let's see what's up with Richard. Little sage for you. We're going to get a different deck because this sounds like it might be a little bit of a rough one. We ain't going to go crazy, but I think the Moon Garden Tarot be pretty realistic here. Oh yeah, Bella's fucking Virgo, couldn't you tell? He's got some fucking good jokes though, and he's a pretty good guy. Alright, PJ, this fucking chair. Taurus. Oh, I need to get you a timestamp. So we want to know about Richard. Yeah, I think we can all do that at times. And you'll hear people say that you should watch out about projecting your values onto others. Because a lot of people don't hold the same values as you. So that's valid, man. Richard. Timestamp 11:22. Alright, man, we're going to play with the Moon Garden Tarot, see what's up with this Richard fella. See if you're projecting. Said you're not alright. Three of Wands is here. Why? Just jumped out. I could have a couple different meanings depending on what comes out with it. This can talk about, somebody wanting to get in the boat with you, but it could also talk about you getting in the boat and just moving on to something more realistic that you know works. Justice is here, huh? Well, that's what you want. Whether it's that you end up with Richard or no, you want justice out of the situation. You want to know that you're not wasting your time. Let's see where you're at. Queen of Swords is here. Now, this is somebody that makes a lot of sense. This has got to be you. Maybe you got a little air in your chart, maybe not. But this is somebody that has a common sense about the situation. Like, am I just being me and projecting? Six of Pens in the reverse, though. So I don't think he's breadcrumbing you along. I don't see any of that going on here. There might be some flirting or something going on, or maybe you just picked up on some things. But my worry here is this card. The Empress in the reverse. Is this really where we want to be, you know, when it comes to things with the relationships? I don't think so. Queen of Cups is here. You're more than willing to be the Queen of Love, and he could be looking at you that way. Knight of Wands. Well, he's charging at the Queen of Love there. So that's possibly there could be some feelings. Okay. Possibly there could be him just wanting to have some fun too. I think there's something here. I just don't think we completely know what is here. And that work thing adds a whole new level of confusion because at work, you guys are going to kind of want to be subdued anyway. So keep that in mind as you're talking to him and stuff, that he might be subduing some of that. But remember, man, when it comes down to it, the Chariot's here. You know, that's when you got to decide how far and how long do I give this before it doesn't go anywhere, before I decide, okay, it's time to get in the Chariot and move on. There's something he wants here. There's action coming towards you. Could have fire in his chart. Who fucking knows? Looking at you like you 9 pins. That's nice. Okay. But at the same time, that's not enough. We need to see him go from this knight energy up to like a king or an emperor energy or a Hierophant energy. You know, because the knight's not a good match for the Empress, right? Three of Swords is here. And this is your common sense speaking right here. You know what? Let's not get our heart broken. I say have fun with it. You can keep the idea open in your head. But realize, man, there's a whole big world of people out there. You don't have to tie everything to this one individual. Could be somebody else. But for now, if you want to have fun with it, go for it. Even if it's just a little fun flirtation at work. I just wouldn't get my hopes up with energy like this. Especially Knight of Wands energy. Because this is somebody that may just want to have a little fun. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just think you need to be aware of that. And as long as he doesn't come in making it seem like you guys are going to be something when you're not, a little harmless fun's fine if you're okay with it. So definitely don't put yourself magician in the reverse, not, still manifesting better options for yourself. Knight of Swords in reverse. Careful with that energy, because that could be him with some reckless lines of thinking. And one of y'all has to not be reckless. And I think in this case, it's going to end up being you that's not reckless. Approach with caution. That would be my advice. Approach with caution. Calling back is here. Ooh, is that on his end? Careful. On his end, there could be somebody else in the background he's thinking about, an ex likely. Sagittarius could be in her chart somewhere. Does look like he's recently cut himself free from something, or is thinking about it. We have the Freedom card next to it. Maybe she cut it free. Truth is here, and it'll come out one way or another. Again, approach with caution. Fidelity with this man could be an issue. Could also be an issue with whoever this girl was, too. If it's something you're worried about, Knight of Wands is not the energy you're after. If you value fidelity, right? Because you've likely already went through some trials out here your own, and I would say this card almost points to him going through the same trials, especially the way these love cards here on the top just kind of came out with calling back, freedom, truth, and fidelity all right there. Self-confidence is here. Well, it's good if he's there, but make sure that you're there too. Make sure that you know that your right person's out there. That's Virgo if it means anything to you. Then awareness. See, this might be confirmation read for you. I think your intuition was kind of telling you, like, I don't know if this is good to get involved with long term. I would always veer on the side of caution with getting involved with people at work because I've experienced it. And a lot of times, man, getting involved with people at work can fucking implode, even if everybody has the best intentions. But with that Knight of Wands energy, that's the big one sticking out. Caution for the Empress, man. It means caution for you. Yin Yang, shall we? We'll probably get you a little bonus card here. Whoa, what's all this mess? Family, home, commitment. See, that's what you want. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for stability here. And that's going to be hard fought and probably hard found with this individual. So maybe you're having your little epiphany about it now and you're like, well, we could be planting some seeds elsewhere. Now, this is the spring card, which could also talk about things happening in spring with possibly someone else and with your love life. And a lot of times, springtime, especially for me, I do tend to meet partners in the springtime when I get in relationships for some reason, late February, early spring. So, could be that. One more card. Let's get you a spirit animal. Just send you off with something nice here. Whoa. Stag spirit, take the lead in your own life. And I would definitely say with the energy you came in with, as grounded as your question was, that you've already done that. And you're not going to be led astray by hopes and dreams with the Knight of Wands down there, man. Love you, homie. PJ, I hope that helps you out. You take care of yourself out here, girlio. I'm assuming you're probably a chick. Either way, I don't care. Take care of yourself. Love you, homie. I am doing freeze only after we get $50. I don't care if they're subbed or not. Exactly, man. A lot of us have been through, especially, 2024 to 2025 was really rough in the relationship department for quite a few people. Like, if they weren't already in something stable and happy, either the unhappy fell apart or there was, all these false starts, so to speak. Oh, God, I had a few of those. Also, I need to update that little goal tracker there. There we go. Yep, there I updated the goal. I'm sorry, I should have thought it out before. PJ, you're so welcome, man. Take care of yourself. And you already know, I think, top left of the screen. Very top left. I think you already know that you should be putting yourself first always. Let me look at my thingamajigger here. My thingamajigger? My live. I want to look at it and see if... Yeah, it's right up there in the very top, and it's covered up by my face, and my channel name, and the like and view count. So we're going to move it. Oh, I can't move it. It's locked. Hold up. Can I move it? Where's it? Gold. That's the one I want. Oh, it's not locked. Never mind. Little more. Now it's on my head. There we go. And just hair. Oh, it wants to snap to the other side. Transform. I just need to move it like a couple pixels. Transform. Center horizontal. There we go. That'll work. We'll just move it right to the middle. There. Perfect. Should be pretty easy to read now. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that when I made that all that shit at the very top of the screen is there on mobile. Ashes or something on my hand, dude. Thank you, Claire. Love you, man. All right. And if we don't get to 50, we don't get to 50. But if we do, I will happily open up some free reads. You're chased men and you don't want to do that anymore. You know, it's best when there's this mutual kind of unforced chasing that goes on where you guys are just after each other and super into each other. And it's just, you know what I mean? That's like jackpot right there. So you're right. You don't want to be the only person that's making an effort in a situation like that. How am I today? Pretty good, man. I got myself a little stressed out earlier because I finally decided to check and see where I was at with bills after Simi passed away, and I had that extra expense last month, and I got some catching up to do, but I think I'll manage. So other than that, I'm good. I just kind of calm myself down like, dude, you've gotten out of worse before. And it's true. And that's the thing. And maybe people should think of that, is a lot of times in life, we've usually been through something worse, no matter what the situation is, money, relationships, whatever. Mine's not too bad, although I live by myself, so I keep the heat pretty low. I don't turn it up super high. It's only about 120, and it's not behind. It's not due to the 14th, but I got a couple of them that are behind, so I have to try to get everything sorted out. Well, Leo's son, if you were living where I live or where Claire lives, being that you're from Texas, you'd probably be blowing the heat bill through the fucking roof until you got used to it. Damn, yeah, that's pretty steep, Claire. My gas bill was nowhere near that, thankfully. I mean, I've got a whole section of the house blocked off that I don't even heat. And it's not above anything that's going to get damaged. It's above what we call the dirt room. There's an addition on the far end of the house that's got a master bedroom, which was my mom and dad's room, and it's got the den in it that I don't use. So I don't even heat that. I've got it covered up with one of those heavy flannel sheets. I don't go in there. I went in the other day to look for a connector for something, man, and it was so cold in that fucking bedroom that you could see your breath. And I was like, this is exactly why I have this sealed off. $19 Fahrenheit. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty chilly. It's definitely warmed up here considerably. I don't know what we got up to today, but it was a pretty nice day. I know we were above 40 by noon. Like, it got warm real quick. It's 49 now. What was our high today? Our high was 55. So yeah, pretty nice. Oh, it will eventually, Claire. It won't stay that way forever. You'll be alright, girlie. I mean, Claire, you could fly over and stay with Leo's son until summer, because I guarantee you don't want to be in Texas during the fucking summer. I guarantee it. But it'd probably be alright this time of year. Sour, what up, man? Sour, if you want to read, it's $9.99 or hit the join button up for a read. I'm not opening up free reads until we hit at least $50 in paid stuff. Partially because of questions like that. And how much questions like that just zap the ever-living fuck out of my energy. Wouldn't that be the ideal, Claire, to have two homes? One somewhere nice that you can go to during the wintertime, and then you can come home during the summer when it's nice at home. That would be great. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that do that. Just, I mean, I ain't got that kind of money. I ain't got that kind of money. Texas weather is bipolar, man. You'd shit your pants in West Virginia. We literally have all 4 seasons in a day here sometimes, especially in fall, man. You go outside during the day in fall here, it'll be hot as all fuck. You get down to like 20 at night, and you're like, what the shit? Yeah, fall here, man, you'll see temperature swings of 40, 50, 60 degrees between the low and the high. It's fucking insane. Let's say welcome to the mid-Atlantic, man. West Virginia, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Ohio, we all have that same kind of thing going on. You just had a coffee enema. Ken, I very much recommend drinking your coffee. It's usually the best way. I recommend drinking it, bro. People come in and say the damnedest things when you're a YouTuber, man. You do both. Whoa, dude. I don't know if I'd admit that on the internet. I like this guy's sense of humor, this person's sense of humor. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day, enema and all. Speaking of coffee, I'll I prefer to drink mine. Coffee enema, bro. Stop caring, right? No, honestly, it's good to have a healthy sense of humor and not take yourself or things in this world too fucking seriously. I think it is. I don't think I'll be trying it, but you know. Hope you let it right. Ooh. Why your son prefers Kraft Mac over Velveeta? I have no idea. Kraft, that shit in the box, that Kraft shit in the box. It's ugh. Like it's all right, but it's just ugh. I'd still rather just go homemade mac and cheese over any of that box shit. But Velveeta's definitely got a leg up on Kraft, that's for sure. That blue box shit's fucking weird. You had to bougie it up. Guarantee it, man. Because, man, that Kraft mac and cheese, that shit's so plain, dude. Like, if you try to eat that shit plain, it's like there's no salt in it. Even though it says it's got a shit ton of salt in it, it don't taste like it's got any salt in it. It's just really bland. You'd rather have neither. Yeah, me too, Lucky. I'd rather have the homemade kind, but I know Shop and Save has these ones. I can't remember the brand. They're always down there in the pick 5, though. They are mac and cheese that you put in your oven. And they're about, I don't know, that big. They're about 3-4 servings. And those are fucking good, man. You can microwave them too, but man, the oven is the way to go with them. Oh. Mad rules. Well, it's like bourbon. For whiskey to be called bourbon, it has to be made in the USA. Yep. And if you think about it, Jack Daniels, even though it's called Tennessee whiskey, the way it's made, it is actually a bourbon. Even if it's a bit shit. Ugh, I don't know why anybody would ever choose Jack Daniels over like Maker's Mark or Jim Beam or something like that. But hey. Yeah, you can buy them little cheese wheels here. You talk about them tiny little Baby Bell cheese wheels? Yeah, we got them shits. Those are pretty good. I don't know. Back when I was drinking, I like to drink. I mean, I would buy like cheap beer sometimes, but when it came to whiskey and shit like that, I typically like something a little better quality than Jack Daniels. I mean, even Maker's Mark is kind of cutting it, but it's good enough. You barbecue. That, and I'll tell you what's good. Tex-Mex food is amazing. Mm-hmm. Tex-Mex food. Yum. Yeah, there's some Irish whiskeys you can get over here. They're all right. I was always a big bourbon person, though. When it come to whiskey. Hell, when it come to liquor, period, I was always bourbon. Absolutely could never stand fucking tequila. Margarita, okay, that's not too bad. Just to take shots of tequila though. Oh, why do you people do that to yourselves? Good God. Well, whiskey is whiskey. Bourbon's technically a type of whiskey. Just like Scotch is a type of whiskey. Tennessee whiskey is a type of whiskey. Although most Tennessee whiskey is technically bourbon if you look at how it's made. And the reason it makes sense because bourbon originated in Kentucky. Tennessee is just a hair south of Kentucky. It's literally connected to it. The geology is pretty much the same. They usually use the same limestone filtered water. Like, they usually use about the same mash. Patron. What? You regret it now? That's one of them, like, I remember when I was 18, I about fucking died. I'm pretty sure I had alcohol poisoning. I don't know. I was in bad shape. On fucking Southern Comfort. Never could even stand the smell of that shit and never took another drink of it ever again. That was, those older guys, they was in their like early 20s. Me and David, my buddy David Blake, we were both 18. And we were involved with this guy named Lucky and a couple other guys who are a little bit older than us. You know, just old enough basically to buy alcohol. And they got us involved in this drinking game. And they bought Southern Comfort. And oh my. They come down. I don't even remember getting home. Apparently somebody helped me get down 3 flights of stairs from the 3rd floor in that building to my apartment. And they came to check on me about 11 o'clock in the morning to make sure I was all right. I know when I got up the next morning, I was in bad shape. Apparently, I was in bad shape puking before they took me down to my apartment. Oh, yeah, Southern Comfort's fucking disgusting, man. Yep, that was a one-time thing, never again. Now I'm sitting here and I'm like, I don't even want to drink anymore. Thank God. That was the best thing I ever did, was fucking quit drinking. It's fucking amazing. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, Lucky, I quit in May, about a month and a few days. I think it was the 18th I quit, the 18th of May, sounds about right. But it was roughly a month after I turned 40. And I had tried to quit several times, and over the past several years before that, and failed. And then one day it finally just clicked, man, and I was like, dude. Then the next day, I felt like shit for a few days, but even the next day, man, I was like, dude, I think I'm finally actually done. And I was. I was. So I tell people when they come in talking about their addictions and stuff, I'm like, well, don't beat yourself up if you have to try a few times, if it takes more than once to quit. Because sometimes it does. A lot of times it does. Take a few tries to get it to stick, man. How long have I been reading tarot? I get asked this question a lot. Roughly late 2020, I want to say. Somewhere around there. I was still drinking a good bit then, but I'm pretty sure that's the rough time period. Hey, Forever Life YouTube, how you doing, man? Good to see you in here with us. Also, if anybody wants to jump on, we are doing $9.99 or hit the join button up. Personal reads is what we're doing. If we get to 50, I'll open up some free minis. Minis. This made me think of M&M minis. And why would anybody buy the minis? But hey. You doing well? Hell yeah. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. Well, welcome in. Glad to have you here with us. Oh, man. I'm fucking tired. It's one of them days. I even slept in today. I slept in till after 9. I was impressed. I was like, whoa. And, still tired, man. Could be why. Thank you, Claire. Love you, man. What's Forever Life YouTube? You got a channel here? Let me go have a look. What you doing over here? You have one video. Let's see. Oh, you're a dudette? You'll probably likely be called dude, man, bro, and all kinds of shit around here. Because I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, and we're all dudes. Hey! Keenan and Kel, what was that? Good Burger? Yeah, it was Good Burger. There's a few of us out here that read some tarot, man. Some guys that read tarot. There's a few of us out here. You are right, though. It is primarily still female dominated. The dudes are... Yeah, I do call everybody dude. You're right, I do. I had one ex, man, that hated that shit. She'd be like, call me a dude, man. I'm like, oh, calm fuck down, Jen. It was Jen. Virgo I used to date. Never again with another fucking Virgo. I don't think so. No, Claire, I haven't seen this one. Oh, awesome. Hell yeah, man. Well, good luck on your YouTube journey. It's it can be hard, but it can also be very fulfilling, man. Well, I mean, Bella's got the wrong parts anyway. Leo's son. Bella's got the wrong parts. I'll tell you, Bella's handy in Warzone, though. If you need somebody to carry your team in Warzone, Bella's your man. He's a little too good at that game, dude. I mean, there's plenty of them out there doing that. Oh, it was a chick. Oh, it was a dude dressed as a vampire. It was a chick dressed as a vampire. Well, you just said that, idiot. I think I might know who you're talking about. I also think she sent me a $20 super chat once. Satan's ex-wife or what? I know who you're talking about. Yeah, she knows. Here's the thing with her. She's an entertainer and she knows it. She's an entertainer and she knows it. You know what I mean? Still not anything I'm really into, but I do remember that chick sent me a $20 super once. If we're talking about the same person, and I think we are. I mean, you can take things however you like to take them, man. I've never stuck around in her shows long enough to know anything about the way she reads tarot. And I know a lot of her shows, if you look at the description, it'll talk about it being kind of more of a comedy show, you know. Unless she's changed things up since then. I don't know. I ran into her on another tarot reader's channel that I did a collab with, and that was when she sent that super chat. Oh my god. Do 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 do. And now you want to see it? Hey Claire, you know what though? At least it's not Uwu. Still, I think that's nuts that them two are splitting up, man, or split up or whatever. I think it's a good thing for that chick on that Uwu channel though. Is he still or are you even paying attention to it now? And you say he was like doing some fake crying and shit and Is that what it is? Trying to forgive Claire for what? Claire, what'd you do? Oh, the Uwu girl? Yeah, man. It took me a while to, and I thought I was right because I'd seen him streaming by himself, and I noticed one day on the ladder he had that makeup on. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's the same weird guy that has those creepy streams, and it was the same weird guy that has his creepy streams. She's starting to post now. Good. What, the Uwu shit? Yeah. Yeah, I think you might be right. Because I remember running into his streams a few times and I was like, this guy is creepy. Like other people being there talking shit at him and only thing and making fun of him. And in my mind, I was just like, this guy's really fucking creepy. It wasn't even the eye makeup that made him creepy. It was just the way he talked, the way he acted, the way he used his voice inflection. Like, I don't know. Oh, wow. Well, anybody that knows about what's going on in the wider collective, I wonder if the fucker's a Taurus. There's something about a lot of Taurus men that are just, a lot of them they are fucking cooked. His mugshot's online. He got arrested? Is he still locked up? Oh, I guess he's not if he's streaming. I mean, I'm sure you can find my mugshot online somewhere from like 2016. Right? Fucking weird shit. You know, I was smiling in mine because I was like, this. I've told you guys the story of how I got arrested and how stupid it was. And, yeah, I had a little smirk in mine because I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is fucking dumb. Got arrested the other night, huh? Oh, what a weirdo. Kind of just made me wonder how. I wonder how Toilet Seat Bro is doing over there on his channel. Holy crap, dude. My phone vibrating about. Devlin? Who be Devlin? Who that just sent for a read there? Who's Devlin? I was Lucky. I'm sorry, Lucky. I didn't mean to say your name on stream. Lucky, what's your sun sign, homie, and what are we reading about? Oh, yeah, it is. That guy's clearly got some fucking issues. You an Aquarius? Aquarius. Thank you, Lucky, for grabbing a read with me. Let me, I'll just do it now while you're typing out what your read's about. Well, I hope that that chick from the Uwu channel does something that's not so brain rotty with her own channel, and I hope she has success at it. Because I'm sure she's a much more intelligent person than standing around going, we Uwu for every subscriber, Uwu. She's got to be smarter than that, right? Your truest gift is making mac and cheese. Hell yeah, man. You want a general for January? General January. All right. Excuse me. All right, Lucky. Got you, man. I need to clip that fucking top of that wick off. It's getting fucking long. Makes the candle burn up too quick. There we go. All right. Lucky. Aquarius. General, huh? Okay. Lucky, lucky, lucky. General for January. Let's see what maybe I... Well, we'll get you a read if my English will straighten up over here. Apparently I can't talk or type today. Found out there earlier. Lucky, lucky. Let's see what we got. Play with the Cosmic Tarot for you, man. What kind of adventures we got going on in January right here. Let's get what you don't see coming off the back here. Hey, man. Well, this could read a couple different ways. This is a card about putting in the work. It's a card about dedication. It can be a card about stacking up pins. It can also be talking about, well, this being a time for some other type of work. Spiritual work, for instance. Healing work, for instance. Take it however it resonates with you. You might not see it coming, but it's there. 7 Wands is here, man. Does seem to be an energy shaping up of something about you taking your power back, reeling in your energy from all this shit around you. Like, you don't need this big, grand strategy for whatever this work's about. You just need to reel in your energy from the shit that doesn't matter, whether it's people or anything else, man. Because, you know, we call this card here a lot of times your ship coming in. Well, in this instance, you could almost call it building your ship and going out and exploring new ways to live your life and deal with challenges, man. Chariot's here. It takes a little bit of discipline. But you're the one driving that bitch, ain't you? You're the one driving that thing, ain't you? It's Cancer if it means anything. Look, lessons have been learned, man. Now it's time to implement. You know, it's time to take the lessons and implement with them. This is a card about learning lessons. It's also a card about getting shit done. It's the 3 of Pentacles, man. Productivity. 9 of Wands. Look at you with all your inner strength here and your inner power. Big card about perseverance as well, not giving up, regardless of if the odds seem stacked against you or not. Because, well, all this work you thinking about doing or will be doing leads to something nice, and that's 10 Cups, man. Now, that can be love. It don't have to be. Just wish fulfillment, attainment, you know, big manifesting and abundance type of energy. However you want to read that, however you want to resonate with that is fine with me. Lucky, man. How about creating your own luck is what this is about. Writing your new chapter. We got the old Ace of Wands here. Excellent time to do that. And this feels like a stronger energy than just a New Year's resolution thing. You know, New Year's resolutions rarely stick. What sticks is the discipline, the determination, I'm going to see this through to its logical end, to its logical conclusion, regardless, man. King of Cups is here, dude. Protecting that cup. It's also a card about integrity, man. You know, make sure that you don't hurt anybody else in this unnecessarily. I'm sure if any of them 7 Wands is other people, oh, you're going to have some that might be a little butt hurt. But, you know, sometimes it's best not to associate with people, especially if you are working on something important. 8 of Swords, and there it is, man. That's like getting unstuck. Kind of maybe getting out of a mental prison. It could be that. But focusing on your passion, man. Love all this, dude. Lucky. Again, with creating your own luck, the wheel's spinning in your favor. And it doesn't just do that. It spins in your favor when you do the work, right? When we create our own luck. So in the meantime, man, as best as you can, try to be playful and have fun with your energy. You know, have fun with the goals you have for yourselves. Or for yourself. Have fun with the work that needs to be done to accomplish such goals. And enjoy the best you can. Take it one day at a time and try to just enjoy and realize that even if it seems challenging, even if it seems hard, like the 5 of Wands would try to say, that there is a lot of growth in that. And the card that comes after the 5 of Wands is a card about success, and that's the 6 of Wands, man. Right? It's the 5 of Wands battle. The victory comes after that. After the well-fought, hard-fought battle a lot of times. Sacred Creators for Lucky. Very nice. Very nice. Friend, the word polarize. I do think there's some people that's not going to like the new direction you want to go. That's okay. Not everybody has to like you and be okay. And not everybody has to understand, right? There could be plenty of people that still like you, still love you to death, and just don't understand what you're doing. And that's okay, man. That's okay, because you got to live your reality, and other people got to live theirs. The boundaries get crossed when people try to bring their reality into yours. It's like the Jehovah's Witnesses banging on your door, isn't it? Sorry to anybody that's a Jehovah's Witness. Just the quickest example I could come up with. The now, man, and focusing on the now. Enjoying it instead of stressing about the next steps in the future. Well, that's how we get into a real fiery, creative energy, ain't it, man? That's how things start getting done. The world mirrors us, Lucky. Our energy, our thoughts, our words, our actions. The universe sends it back to us like a mirror. The distraction of shiny things, man. I love this because there's so much here about discipline and not getting distracted off of your path. I don't know what the shiny things are to you, but you know what they are, and you know not to fuck with them while you're grinding on whatever the fuck you're grinding on here. Celebrate your wins. Every excellent advice card on this goes back to that 3. Celebrate your wins. Every single one, even a little one. Hey, I wasn't feeling good today, but I got up and put my pants on anyway and went to the fucking grocery store. Whatever. Just celebrate your little wins, man. That's how we unstick the stuck. It's how the wheel starts turning in your favor. Lucky. Very nice. I like it. Not Sacred Creator. What are we doing here? Spirit Animal, bro. And then we'll grab a Manifester at the end because I don't know exactly what any of this means to you. Be playful. There it is, man. Big undertone of why you're staying disciplined and focused to be trying your best to have fun with it. You know? And not to be stressing about a whole lot of shit. I know that can be hard. Life's real. Shit sucks. Get you a Manifester. Old Island Times Wellness. Serenity, man. Taking care of your vibration. And your space. It's the ultimate, I think, and it goes real good with that King of Cups energy. It's kind of the ultimate card at the end of this, ain't it? Lucky, man. Thanks for letting me pull some cards for you, dear. I appreciate you. Wish you the best in whatever you're endeavoring to accomplish here. I think you do all right. Take care. You're very welcome. Oh, Breda's back. What's up, Breda? How you doing? All right, so PJ sent for another read, I believe. PJ, what do you want to read about there, man? PJ. You a Taurus. And we'll go ahead and adjust this. All right, PJ, what were we reading about for this one? Or did I miss it? If so, I'm sorry. Oh, no, you just said you sent, okay. Oh, it's a good read, Lucky. There's a lot there. I don't know what you're working on, man, but there's a lot of solid advice on that read. Little sage here real quick. With Mark. Man, PJ, how... PJ's a little pimpette over here. I love it. Well, see, at least you know that there are other options besides the one you got to read about. Let's see what's up with Mark. That's my dad's name, is Mark. Mark, huh? You know what Mark's sign is? So, who is Mark to you? Is Mark a new person or an old person? What's going on with that? Oh, God, you've been having arguments with Mark. Oh, boy. Well, what do you want to happen with this situation? I think the question to ask yourself is this shit worth it? You know? All right. What's up with Mark? What might come of this? Arguments are never good. I mean, eventually two people gotta stop arguing and start, like, compromising. It does. I don't know what type of relationship this is, but compromise needs to be able to happen somewhere. And sometimes it can't. Oh, I can tell that deck's still pretty new. That motherfucker is slick. Alright, so let's grab something a little more dark, shall we? So let's put a little sage on that thing while we're at it. That's just a little bit. Oh, PJ, let's see what's up with Mark. Arguing. He's an old person. He seemed to like you, but he ghosted you. Oh. That ghosting thing, man. Can you not just tell somebody you're not interested or that you've lost interest instead of just ghosting them outright and just disappearing and not saying shit? Seriously, people, why do that? And then they want to come back and be argumentative, huh? Let's see what's up with this Mark guy. Seven Cups is here. Well, does he be gotten his head in the clouds a little bit, huh? Somebody got their head in the clouds a little bit. I just won't talk. Why does he think that he don't have to do any work here, man? Like, take no responsibility for what's happened. Does this man got Virgo in his chart? I wonder. The Hermit's here. I like the look of this Hermit card. This could be an advice card for you as well. This Hermit could say, maybe take a step back, dude. Maybe take a step back and analyze whether there's any victory to be had with it. Yet another Knight of Wands. Oh, boy. Why do all these guys want to put you in reverse? This one's seeing you as the High Priestess, but wants to put you in the reverse. Oh, you're a Virgo. Okay. You might want to do what Virgos do best here and kind of go inside a little bit and chill. Especially if he's argumentative and seems to want to abdicate responsibility, man. You know, you came in earlier very grounded and seeing like somebody that had learned some lessons in life, which means you are the High Priestess. You know, the High Priestess has been to Hades and back to be that way, to get that way. What is it with these Fire Knight motherfuckers wanting to put you upside down? Like, what do they want from you? 10 Swords says this situation could be coming to a painful end for somebody. Of course, you could just dodge all that by, yeah, doing that. That's a game. People do that block and unblock shit. That's a fucking game, man. He coming in thinking he's the Knight of Pens. I don't think he is. There's no commitment energy here with him. That's a fake energy right there. You know what he is? Hey, little immature, emotionally immature water page. Oh, I could have a little water in his chart. That's emotional immaturity. That's somebody that's a bit of a fucking wreck. So, well, you do what makes the most sense here and use your logic. Don't let your romantic ideas get in the way of common sense, man. 5 Cups is here. I don't know what this guy's issues is, what his damage is. He's got all these spilled cups, and for some reason I see a lot of people doing this, in particular nowadays, which is disturbing a lot of guys doing this. Oh, come pick up my cups for me. Really, bro? Wish you picked your own cups up, man. Pick your own cups up, bro. Ace of Cups in the reverse. No new beginning here. No, oh, I'm going to level up into the king. I doubt it. If he thinks he's leveling up into a king with you, or you think he might, or he's letting it on that way, he's lying. There's a 7 of Swords next to that. There's a 7 of Swords next to that. He's lying about trying to king up here. Devil in reverse. He's got things he don't want to let go of. That's that 5 Cups right there. He don't want to let go of things that he's been through. So I say this 6 of Cups in the upside down is excellent advice. It don't need to come back into your life again, likely. Because the likely outcome of that is you being left out into the cold. You know, we had that Seven Cups on there, which can talk about options, but he's definitely got his head in the clouds. The Lovers is here, man. Don't forget that you got other options, and realize that when people are playing games like this, block and unblock shit like that, especially men, as somebody who used to be quite a bit cooked myself, is that he's likely got quite a few options he's weighing at the same time. So if you don't do what he wants you to do, he's going to find somebody else that will. Yeah, ain't that some shit? And there's another problem with guys, man, is they think shit's just supposed to happen or this girl's supposed to do all the work. Guys, that's not the way we're biologically wired here, man. Most women are not going to approach you and be, whatnot. Oh, be empathetic enough toward yourself to do what your Virgo moon is telling you to do. Take that step back and keep stepping, man. So you can get in harmony with where you do want to go here. Because energies like this just slow you down. My cards say keep discovering. Keep discovering enough people, you'll find the right one. And that doesn't mean you have to go be a hoe. Just means, don't be afraid to let the wheel spin on shit that's not going the way it should be going. Triumph is out here for you, so pick the right one for you. The one up here that's not hiding anything, that's the metaphor behind this card I always see. This guy up here ain't hiding shit. These guys back here, what are they hiding? So pick the right ones for you, the right one for you when it comes in. Power couple is what you're looking for. And also, I want to say, taking your power back from shit like this. These past energies that keep wanting to call back around, but have had no real growth, no real change, haven't done anything, haven't done fucking shit, and are still just as cooked as they were when they left. It's fine, when they come back and they've leveled up. Cool. Especially if you've been leveling up. That's jackpot energy, right? That's ideal. But when they keep coming back like this puppet master shit, like, oh, I haven't changed a bit, but I'm going to make it look like I have. Well, you just stay on your fucking motorcycle down there, homie. Just keep on riding. Keep on riding. Oy, I don't like Mark. Hell, I like fucking Richard more than Mark, man. Richard at least has plausible deniability of, hey, we work together, we need to be careful. This guy has no fucking excuse. Just keep nurturing on yourself and being compassionate enough toward yourself to love you first, homie. What is up with people, dude? Why? Oh, shit. Spirit animal for my fucking Taurus friend here, man. Be open to infinite possibility, and that is an excellent way to end this read right here. And remember, sometimes to be open to the rest of the possibilities, you do got to let the wheel spin on the one that had a chance, and, well, they didn't fucking do shit with it, did they? PJ, I love you, man. That was actually kind of a fun little read. Oh, it's always fun when I have an excuse to grab the Tarot of the Abyss. Fucking love this thing, man. Oh my. When you met Mark for the first time, you had this instinct that he's immature. Page Cups energy came out. That Knight of Wands energy can talk about somebody taking some really immature actions too. When it comes out like that. Sounds like he might need to act his age and not his shoe size. That saying. Anyway, PJ, I love you. Thanks for letting me pull some more cards for you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Oh, excuse me. Oh, shit. I've lost our chat. Where is it? There it is. You know, a lot of times, and you're welcome, by the way, a lot of times tarot's really good for that. It will confirm what we already fucking know. It really will, dude. You know, especially if you seem pretty, like, tuned in anyway, so if you are, if I'm right about that, you probably do get a lot of reads that literally just come out as confirmation of something you already fucking knew. Probably if you read your own cards, you probably get the same damn thing. Like, I already knew this shit, but now it's confirmed. Thank you, Leo, son. Yeah, we $20 away from opening free reads, man. Right. I would say your thinking's in pretty good order, actually. Like, from an outsider, just having met you and done 2 reads for you, just the way you word things, and I don't know, you seem pretty grounded. I would say your thinking's pretty well in order. Like, you know that the world's cooked. You know there's a lot of cooked people in it. You know that the dating market right now, and especially the older you get, the worse it gets, is a bit of a shit show. A cesspool, even, you could call it at times. Claire got them hearts there, man. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, dude. That's perfectly okay. Hell, I've done it. Happens to the best of us. Sometimes that can help a lot, dude. You just got to find the right therapist. You know, you might have to find somebody that's... Amelia. Yeah, depends on what you're using them for. Typically, if you're going to use a boiled egg on a salad, you don't want it hard. You want it about, hair over medium. Yeah, hard boiled's about the only thing it's good for is fucking deviled eggs, or maybe just a snack if you like them that way. Oh, and Easter eggs, obviously. Yeah, it got to be such an issue at Tom Bistro. Was it Tom Bistro? No, it was the smokehouse at Blackwater Falls actually had to put up a thing. It was a guide on egg cooking time and what the yolk looked like given the time, rough estimate, because a lot of those guys, they couldn't get it right, especially for like the steak salads and stuff that come with a hard-boiled egg or come with a boiled egg. It's supposed to be about medium and not fucking cooked to where it was pale yellow. Oh, talking about people being cooked, there's a lot of people being cooked. Yep, I'm gonna open up free minis when we get to $50. Dude, honestly, I had to come to some kind of compromise because I always do this to myself. Every time I reintroduce free reads to the channel, within a few months, I start burning myself out. So I was like, let's come up with some kind of compromise here. That way, if it's a night when it's slow, I only make $10. My energy's not completely zapped. And if it's a night when it's busy, then cool, we'll get to do a bunch of free reads too. But like last night when I got done, I felt so fucking zapped. I was like, oh my fucking God, dude. Some of them reads last night had some real I don't know, gross energy behind them. Some of those freeze did. It is. Especially these ones, unfortunately, and I feel bad for these people, and that's why I keep giving them the advice, just move on from this ex-person that you're in no contact with, because the energy behind these situations is shit. It's not a healthy thing to be getting reads about, dude. If you're in no contact, a lot of them, I can't even remember some of their names because some of them were just random people that come through, but you know, if you're in a no contact situation, man, the worst thing you can do for your own energy and the energy of your tarot readers is to be getting reads about this no contact situation. And the more you get, the more you're poisoning your energy. The more you focus on that no contact thing, the more you're poisoning your own fucking energy. My opinion, I could be right, I could be wrong, but my opinion and in my experience, man. You know, and something I've learned is the longer you read tarot, the better you get at picking up on the person you're reading for's underlying energy, not just the energy of the person they're getting a read about. You start picking up on their energy, and you can feel the desperation. You can feel how nasty it's making them feel inside. You just want to be like, snap the fuck out of it. You're destroying your fucking energy. Oh, I try not to get too mean. Try just to be realistic, man. I know you are, Leo's son. That's why I said what I said earlier. I was like, you're a lot harder on my people. You know? Guys, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. I'll fill up my drinks while I'm up too. Oh, really hip? Good God, homie. It didn't charge a fee. It's good when it don't charge a fee. I've got a notification here. What's going on? Amelia. All right, we got 20 there, so we got free reads open. Amelia, if you want a king level spread, let me know. That is a king level spread. If you want to read about something, Amelia. Amelia, are you the one that sent me an email a while back wanting a private read? Or was that a different Amelia? Somebody did. Oh, fucking hell. It was you. I'll use. Well, that's all right. You've been flat out with life. That shit happens. I mean, fuck. Happens to all of us, man. All right, so we got free reads open, man. Let me do something here real quick. Oh, you fucking motherfucker. Hopefully, this doesn't make noise when I do this. I can't remember if I've got YouTube muted or not. We're about to find out. But I want the pinned comment from this show. Or I paused it quick enough that it didn't make noise. So I can change the pinned comment. I should make a doc for shit like this. First we'll delete this one. Now we can pin this one. There we go. Sam Flurry, welcome back, man. How you doing, bro? How's it going? Pretty good. Hope you're having a great day, man. Oh, well, thank you. All right, Amelia Ray, well, let me know, man. We'll probably keep the show going for a little bit. We're doing real good on views tonight compared to what we have been doing. I'd like to see the Minecraft channel start kicking up again. I'm sure it will with some consistency. Well, man, there were some shows over the summer I was getting like 4,000 views on. I know one was at least 4,000 views. The average was closer to 1,000, but still. Since I started back on that channel, the best I've accomplished was like 100 something, but I'm sure it'll pick back up. Sam, I'm doing amazing, sir. Male in a love. Are you in a love? Yeah, Amelia did. Well, guys, we do have free reads open now, so if you want to jump on the free list there, let me know. We can probably also hide our goal there as well. We don't need to have that up anymore. There we go. I'm going to lock that source so it doesn't fucking move, though. That way I don't have to fuck with it again. Yep, it was Amelia. She might get her a read in a bit. Said she's got to drive. So I just realized PJs were technically $9.99, so we're like 2 cents off. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. It's what the fuck ever. It's 2 cents. Oh, excuse me. Man, this is one of them candles that just wants to keep burning the wick long, so whatever. Hey, Claire with an eye, what are you doing, homie? How you doing, man? You have a crush on Thumper from Bambi? Oh my goodness. Claire. Oh, love you, homie. That's fucking fantastic. Here we go. Get a little sage around here while we're chilling for a minute. Saging it up, motherfuckers. Yeah. Anyway, Claire, other than now having a crush on Thumper, it's so weird. How you doing? Excuse me. Guys, if it's gonna be slow for a minute, I'm gonna stand the fuck up out of this chair. Oh, yeah, there we go. Right, be rich. Ain't that something to join into a stream too? Seen somebody having a crush on a old as hell cartoon character. When did Bambi first come out? That is an old fucking Disney cartoon, man. How you doing, be rich? Oh, hope everything's going good for you, man. I'm just kind of standing for a minute, get out of the fucking chair. $1942. Dang, I wanted to say 60s. I was off. I was way off. A couple decades. Your dad was born in 42? I think my dad was born in 46 because he's 79. I'm also pretty sure my dad shares a birthday with Hitler. I think dad was born on 420. My biological dad, he's a bit of a weird one. Your mom was born in 46. Now, see, my biological dad was older than mom because mom was born in 61. I guess I get it, honestly, liking girls a little bit younger than me. I guess I get that, honestly. Although I've got another one, girls my age, against girls my age either. I'll date them too. Just. You thought it came out in the 70s? I think Disney's Robin Hood did come out in the 70s, if I remember correctly. Watch me be wrong about this one, too. Google knows. Google knows everything. '73. Oh, it's a year off. I was thinking 72. I got that one pretty close. I was way off on Bambi. Oh. Every woman should look for a rabbit, guaranteed to put a smile on your face. Naughty. I mean, that's better than these chicks that we're talking about. They'd choose the bear. Definitely safer than the bear. You're not an animal person? I like animals. I have a big, well, you guys know, I'm a dog person. Be Rich says, what up? What you thinking about, Be Rich? Please tell me it's not a fucking Saggy. Sorry, you know I gotta pick at you, homie. Lucky every single person in this world has got something that's a lot of people would say is wrong with them. It's okay to not be an animal person. It's fine. It does not make you a bad person or that anything is wrong with you. Dude, grizzly bears are cute, but they're also fucking mean. I'd rather run into a fucking black bear in West Virginia than I would be out west to run into a fucking grizzly bear. I know she did, Be Rich. That's why I said I'm just picking with you. Picking at you. Play kickball with your soul. That's one way to put it. That's a new way to put it that I've ever heard. What we got? Sanjay, how you doing, homie? What do we got going on here for you, sir? Let me get a good read on that. Oh, excuse me. Man, that cigar just kicked my fucking nuts in. You doing good? Yeah, I'd much rather run into a fucking black bear. Black bears are kind of space cadets anyway. I did run into a black bear when I was fishing once. I had Simi with me. Thankfully, she didn't see the bear because she would have started barking. Bear had no clue we were there. Was walking down a trail down the river to another part where I saw down that I wanted to fish. And this fucking bear was right in the middle of the trail. And I'm like, yeah, we're just going to turn around. And we turned the fuck around. She was a pretty good sized bear. I think it was a she because it definitely wasn't big enough to be a male. It was like a young girl, but she was still, you know, more than me and my dog were going to take on, that's for sure. All right, so what do I think if you start to teach math for competitive exams online? You want to start a coaching center, but nobody to help you. All right, let's get some advice for you. Sanjay, a lot of times, man, you will have to start kind of on your own. I mean, shit, I would love to be able to hire somebody to help me code things for my Minecraft channel. Like, I'm a fucking Minecrafter, YouTuber, dev team, tarot reader. I get it. Being a one-man show can be hard, and it can seem daunting. It really can. Now, thankfully, though, we got some pretty nice tools nowadays we didn't have back in the day. One of those is YouTube itself. There's tutorials everywhere on how to start shit. The other one is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an amazing idea engine. It really is. So let's see what we got. Sanjay, advice for, what is it, online exams and a coaching center. All right. Six of Wands is here. Well, there's victory there, man. There's success there. Now look, Sanjay, that success though, the Six of Wands comes after the challenge and the growth of the Five of Wands. Right now, man, worrying about money and worrying about having a team and all that is probably not what you need to worry about. You probably just need to worry about starting. Do you have a word processor that you could start designing your course? Can you learn video editing if you want to do a video course on like Udemy or something like that? You know, another one is YouTube. You know, a lot of people have a YouTube channel that they sell their course through, or that they give their free course away through. There you go. So you can start with little money. Your biggest expense likely at first would probably be a website for it, which I would say GoDaddy, if it's available where you're at, GoDaddy is probably about the cheapest and easiest to set up. Queen of Pentacles here, man. There is prosperity energy behind this as well. This is a solid idea. I like your idea there, man. So here's the thing. We got this Ten of Swords, and the way I'm inclined to read this right now is let's try to get out of our head so we can actually transform this idea, which is a good idea, I think, into a real thing. And honestly, I wouldn't say rush it. I'd say do it with that earthy Queen of Pens energy. You know what I mean? Host Singer. Yeah, Host Singer's another one that's pretty cheap too and easy to use. Ace of Swords is here. I hope this gives you some mental clarity, but look at the other word on this card. It says foundation. You know, a lot of times when we start a business, we build that foundation by ourselves. You know how many businesses I failed before I finally started having some success on YouTube? And then I gave up on my car detailing business because I couldn't cover overhead. So you might as well say it failed too. Fucking chemicals and shit for that's expensive. But still, man, this is a low barrier to entry as far as money goes, because there's all kinds of free digital tools out there. What else we got? The Seven of Cups is here, man. You've got choices about this of which way you can go and how you can do this, even if you don't see the choices. So don't let your ambition falter off here with this. There's 10 cups at the end of it. Blessings, well-being is at the end of it, homie. Abundance as well. You could call this card that. Sanjay, there's some solid advice on this read. But the biggest thing is, man, is just to start. It's just to start somewhere. And the best place to start is probably with your skills of what you already know how to do, or what you already think that you can comfortably learn how to do proficiently. You know, and then worry about outsourcing task. You can worry about that later. You know, for now, it's just, let's get a start. Let's get you a manifester. You're welcome, homie. Perspective is here, and I hope that we've helped your perspective here a little bit. I want to focus in on impression versus fact. The impression is, I don't know how to do this, I don't have the money, I don't have the resources, the people, etc. Well, the resources are inside of you. You know, and there is free resources everywhere. And then the bottom line of this, taking responsibility for your life and therefore your outcomes. You know, realize, Sanjay, that it could start rather slow. And that's okay, man. But consistency over time is what's really going to pay off more than, you know, worrying about the ups and downs. It's like investing in the stock market, man. Go look at Warren Buffett's advice, you know, about just staying in it for the long term. And look how much fucking money that man's made because he is so brilliant at investing with such simple advice, because he doesn't overcomplicate it and let his emotions guide him. He lets logic, and I would suggest the same thing here. Let logic guide you, not emotions, not anxiety. Love you, Sanjay. Keep us posted, homie. Sounds like a cool idea. I mean, I don't intend on ever, you know, entering a math competition, but I know there's a lot of people out there that do love that shit. Wendy, how you doing there, honeybee? And what do you prefer? Do you prefer honeybee or Wendy? Or does it matter? How you doing, homie? You're exhausted, but it doesn't matter. That's fair, man. We have days like that, man. Damn it. I'm going to lay off the smoking here for a little bit at least. Hey there, Winsley. How you doing, man? Hope things are going great for you, bro. How have I been? Pretty good. Not too bad. How about you, man? Oh, excuse me. Chilling. Okay, there you go. Hey, man, that chill time's important occasionally. We got to give ourselves a little bit of chill time. You know, we can't just be on 100% of the time. So if you've been having some chill time, good for you. Excuse me. All right, if anybody wants to jump on, we do got free minis open, as well as the normal paid shit is still open as well. We'll see how things go. Forgot how long we're going to be live. Well, the coffee is definitely doing a pretty good job of keeping me going right now. Dude, around, again, around 3 or 4 o'clock, I was fucking cooked tired. Had a pretty hefty upper body day today. I switched from push-pull legs to an upper-lower split. So I still work out the same days, just different, because I wanted to start working each muscle group twice a week. But I also didn't want to work out 6 days a week. So I was like, how could I do this? And I was like, upper-lower split. And today was the first day of that new split, and it cooked me, man. I was tired for a while. I was like, good Lord. Worth it, though. Felt nice. Whoop. No, Amelia, it's not rude. I do that shit all the time when I'm watching lives, man. I'll be like, hey, I'm back. Or I'll like put my phone down when I'm watching somebody's live, and I mean, no, it's not rude, dude. We've all got shit to do out here. January to recover, huh? A weird mini read? Well, you still got a $20 read up if you want it, but sure, I'll give you a mini read. I don't mind. What do you want a mini read about? And if you still want to cash in that $20 read, let me know. A weird mini read. All right. Let's hear it. What do you got? It can't be that weird. About your arm. What? What's up, Iceberg? How you doing, bro? Your arm? Hold on. Amelia, you gonna have to clarify here a little bit. You just made my brain do a flip. So, just gonna light this up and let you type. About your arm. I'm so curious now. Oh, come on, Amelia, don't leave me hanging. I hope you're typing. You've got my curiosity piqued, so to speak. From a shot medical spot to take a little piece of your arm out for health reasons. I'm trying to do the self-love. Okay. What's a shot medical spot? A free clinic that's been complete asses. Okay, so what are we wanting to know about it? Hey, Bella, what up, sir? MR, however you say that, man, that is not how we do things around here. Yeah, Amelia, we can get a little energy on it. One thing, man, a lot of times, I don't know, when it comes to medical shit, I really don't want to be working with people that are assholes. You know what I mean? Although that free thing is, well, kind of nice. We got a Six of Cups here, which could talk about a return to being joyful by having this done. Now, look, I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to try to give you advice on what you should or shouldn't do. I'm just going to read the energy on it. And there could be a return to feeling joyful here, especially as you've persevered through this for I don't know how long, man. So there is a card here about gratitude and maybe being thankful that you can get it done, regardless of whether the people are assholes. The question is, do you trust them? This is where I want to say do your due diligence and do your research and maybe even get a second opinion, especially if they're acting like assholes. You know, it's fine if they're assholes and they're good at what they do. This is where you want to do research and don't be seven swords toward yourself. Don't lie to yourself, don't deceive yourself, and don't let them deceive you. You know, just because it's a free clinic doesn't mean they ain't getting paid, because they are. They're probably getting paid by the government. So there's the Ace of Pens here. This could be an Ace of Pens for them. It can also be an Ace of Pens for you, though, and talk about this new beginning. So use your intuition, but also, High Priestess, use your common sense as well. Do your due diligence with it and make sure that it is the right place and that they are reputable. Because, you don't want some botched shit going on. Let's grab a yin yang. Hello. Oh. Make sure that you stay in control. And that's weird because I had seen the 4 pins there as well. About making sure that you stay in control. Love you, man. Biggest thing I'd watch out for there is that 7 of Swords energy. Amelia, take care of yourself. Yep. All right, Mr. E.T. Oh my gosh. What do we call you, MR? I'm sorry. What do we call you, sir? Can I just call you Mr.? Or anyway, how you doing, homie? One, dude, you ain't got to tell me what like number you are. You really don't. I don't give a fuck. Appreciate you too, Amelia. I love you, man. So Rhea, who's Rhea? Was Rhea an ex? Is Rhea a crush? An ex. Why people want reads about their exes, I don't understand. Alright, homie. Had a feeling. See what's up with it. Why did them 2 cards flip sideways on me? Wow. Dude. Oh, MR. We had a Page of Cups hanging out next to a Queen of Swords. Both in the upside down, man. You really want to deal with this? I don't think you do. This ain't somebody that's got any kind of good feelings. And that Queen of Swords being upside down can talk about somebody that's got some manipulative tendencies, man. I would be very careful with someone's energy towards you and thoughts towards you coming across like, maybe I can manipulate this motherfucker. Dude, be careful. Ooh, because they ain't pure, that's for sure. 4 pins. Is this girl a bit of a control freak? Or is she jealous? Oh, I don't know, man. She seems to like to be in control of situations. Dude, don't get your ass used. I don't see a new beginning with this. We got the Fool in the reverse here, man. She could be keeping you hanging on energetically for a different reason. I would be careful. Because this chick, regardless of whether you've done any work on your part of things that caused the breakup, because it always takes 2 people, this chick ain't done a bit of work. She got Death card in the reverse. That's somebody who's not done any transformation at all, and for some reason wants to see you. I think this is probably you, the Knight of Pens, in the upside down, man. She wants to see you unbalanced. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know what y'all's situation is. But she'd love nothing more, according to my cards, than to see you unbalanced. MR, I get it. You probably care about the girl. That's cool. But man, I hope you care about yourself more. And your integrity more. attractions here. I don't give a shit how attracted you are to her, man. Physically or whatever. I don't care how good things might have been at one point. What stands on my table here is somebody that's got some very manipulative tendencies. That fool in reverse says no, not in the way you want her to. Man, I'd move on, bro. That's my advice off of these cards, is move on. We also got protection here. That's about protecting yourself from this. And you probably should. Love you, homie. Take care of yourself. So, now that we're not reading there. MR, how many women are in the world? Because, guarantee you probably got other choices that would come in and be better for you at this point. Well, my advice before you go looking at other choices is to take your time and do some healing with this. Part of that would be not getting reads about it. Give yourself some space from this shit, man. As I almost guarantee you can do better. Especially with the way her energy come out. That's right, Winsley. Out of there. Get out of there. Get out of the head. All right, man. Who next around here? Got about 8 watching. Who else is hanging with me? Bella, you just got home from work, did you? Good for you. What you getting into, Bella? Remember why it didn't work, right, Claire? Pretty good, solid advice right there, actually. Well, Sam, take your time, man. You don't have to get a read if you don't want, or if you're not ready. Take your time, sir. Chilling with your kids? Oh yeah, man. Sounds alright. You a Saggy? Zalza official. Are you a Saggy? Or you want to read about a Saggy? Yeah, I got you. What are we reading about? I assume you mean that you're a Saggy. I have coffee grounds in my mouth. Just a couple of them. There we go. Ugh. Zalzal. Zalzal? Is that how you say that? Zalzal? I'm not sure. What are we reading about, Holmes? Zaza? Okay. Zaza. And you're Saggy. What you want to read about, man? I got you. Oh. About your life? So just a general? Nothing in particular? Alright. Zaza. Excuse me. We get the old witch's terror out here. Zaza! Do I have any mods in here? Oh, Zaza, what's this interesting energy you've got going on here, man? Got a 7 of Swords, a Knight of Wands. That's probably you, Sag. But you also got a Knight of Pentacles here. Why am I getting something about anxiety or possibly robbing from yourself about where you're trying to go? Like the hold up here, wherever you're trying to get to there, Knight of Pens, is likely inside your head. Now, I don't know where you're trying to get. I don't know what you're working on in life or what you're trying to do. But the slow, consistent Knight of Pentacles energy right now is probably going to serve you a lot better than that fiery, fast-acting, fast-moving Knight of Wands energy. All right. Let's go, man. This is very much about you taking control of your energy to get the results you want, dude. See that Knight of Wands energy there? When we try to rush things, that's what can put us inside our heads because we end up making mistakes we don't have to. So take a step back from trying to move too fast, get a little hermit mode about it, and kind of find that inner light, if that makes sense. You know, that inner slow, steady guidance instead of rush, rush, rush. You don't have to rush. I don't know what you're working on, but you don't have to rush. And you're going to have better results by slowing down just a bit. That's how temperance can really stir up some cups for you. That's how you get into harmony, man. There's times where we have to go fast, yes. But as a fellow fire sign here who's, well, known to rush things myself, I'm a fucking Aries. I have to slow down the same way sometimes because sometimes we need that slow pony, slow burn dedication as opposed to just the let's go fucking get it done now. We got to know which one's which and when to use them. One more card for you, man. I don't know what you're working on, but let's get a Sacred Creator because this is about how you're creating in life. Zaza. Ambush fear with your ferocious dream, which is fine. But realize that you might be screwing yourself up by trying to rush things. I love you, homie. I hope that helps you out, Zaza. I mean, you gave me a little yes, sir salute there, so I think you might have understood the assignment. Love you, dude. So, Noreen, what about name? Zaza, I just do one for free, man. But that could apply to any area of your life. That's the great thing about a general. For your love life, if you're single, man, and you're not out actively meeting people, that's what's probably slowing you down. And that's what's slowing a lot of people down nowadays is instead of being out where the people are, meeting people and taking action, we're kind of just sitting at home not doing it. You got to get where the people are. Does that make sense? Go to places where the people you're attracted to, the type of people you like, hang out. And start getting to know some individuals, man. And then that love thing will inevitably take care of itself because, well, it's kind of a numbers game. You meet people, and eventually you're going to meet somebody you click with that clicks with you. That's not something we have to worry about. Again, with that Knight of Pens, slowing it down energy, slow and steady. Don't forget the action there of the getting the fuck out. You're welcome, man. Oh, well, for now, dude, just worry about your healing, man. And it doesn't have to be going out and doing anything crazy. But for now, I would say focus on your healing. Might be better to focus on there. Because it is going to be hard to get out. You know, you're right. If you got a broken leg and a broken arm. God, especially if they're not on the same side, are they? Because that would suck ass. I hope you get some healing real quick, man. Sorry to hear that you're bummed up right now, dude. Dude? Dude? So what's up with Noreen here? Noreen butt vlogs. What? Noreen, would you mind helping me understand your name? Why is it Butt Vlogs? Thank you, Sam. That's nice of you, man. Anyway, Noreen, did you have a read for me? Or does anybody else want to jump on? Oh, excuse me. Yo, Sam, you do what you gotta do, man. So far, Sam, since you've been around my channel, you've been really cool. I've had some people that were religious come in that I had to get rid of because they were real pushy, but you're really cool, dude. Oh, it's a surname. Okay. See, in English, I'm like, I was expecting to go over to her channel and see some weird shit, and I was like, well, this looks pretty normal. So, okay, now I think I understand now. Yeah, I was expecting to go over there and see something weird. I was like, I don't know if I want to go look at this or not, but I had to know what was going on. Curiosity, dude. So, Noreen, I'm sorry if I misunderstood your name. I don't even know if you're still here. Hey, man, there ain't nothing wrong with what you're doing, dude. That's fine. You know, especially if, you know, you're wishing somebody some healing. Well, that's the way that, you know, like, somebody like me might say, oh, I'm sending you some healing or I'm wishing you the best. You're just saying it a different way. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Right? Really? Because I know, like, in India, tarot is, like, very popular in India. So you probably don't see a whole lot of, I'm guessing we don't see a whole lot of Pakistani tarot readers out there then. I never knew that. And unfortunately, there is a stigma a lot of times with tarot and religions, like certain religions. But honestly, man, in my opinion, tarot ain't got fucking shit to do with religion. And I've seen just as many tarot readers out here that invoke the name of Jesus when they're reading as I do out here that just invoke the name of whatever spirit is. You know what I mean? Ah, Islamic. Yeah, Islam's pretty strict, isn't it? Yep, that's right, man. I agree. Everybody should be trying to live the best life they can, dude. Zaza, you're welcome, homie. Good to meet you, man. Good to meet you. Whew, this poor old deck is feeling funky when I try to bridge it. It's so bent up the other way that it doesn't want to snap up and bridge. It's like one of those, you guys remember them bands that you used to slap around your wrist? That's what these cards are shaped like now. From being shuffled. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but they are. Yeah. And when you try to bridge them up, when you shuffle like this and try to bridge them up, they don't want to bridge up. It's fucking weird. Right? Whatever happened to them things? Do they still sell those anywhere, I wonder? I haven't seen them for a while. They were real popular in the States, too. I think it was one of those things. Those amazing days, right? Yeah, I think that was one of them that was pretty popular just worldwide. Those freaking slap bracelets or whatever they were. You want a general, Sam? All right, man. You're a Cancer? Sam the Cancer. Slap bracelets, that's right, dude. Let's get Sam a little mini here. Some Tarot of the Divine. Sam. Tarot of the Divine. It's my favorite deck. What we got for Sam, our Cancer homie here? Get a general. Let's get a what you don't see coming off the back. Yo! Well, you a little tapped in, ain't you? The Star is here. This is a card about destiny. Also can talk about a lot of healing as well, but I kind of want to focus on that destiny thing. What do we got going on here, man? Sam, regardless of what your religion is, have you ever considered that you might be here for a reason to help people transform their lives? With the Death card sitting next to the Star, man. That's the way I'm inclined to read those two cards, dude. You get some Empress energy going on. Our Lady Guadalupe just come out. This is a very nurturing character, man, and you definitely got that, and you definitely got that nurturing Cancer side, dude. I would say consider, I don't know if I'd say consider, like, reading tarot or not, but I would definitely consider the fact that the way you spread the word of God is in a very healthy way, and that's probably part of your purpose, you know, even if somebody doesn't believe in your religion, but to help people find some inner strength and some healing on this world here. Because, man, it can be a rough fucking place. So if your eyes aren't open to this possibility, get the Two of Swords here, maybe they should be. That you might be a little bit tapped in here yourself, homie. Knight of Wands is here. That's a big power and perseverance card, homie. It really is, dude. I like that. This is also somebody here that's kind of faced their fears about things in life, and you know, doing that yourself puts you in a health position to help other people also do that. Whether it's through, you know, religion, or whether it's through tarot, or whether it's through maybe if you decided to become a counselor, whatever. What I'm getting at here is that you're likely here to be some kind of healer. And I don't know what denomination you are. Denomination, am I saying that right? But you should look up the character, Our Lady Guadalupe. I think I said her name right. Let's grab you a spirit animal, dude. Ooh. I think you're one of those rare Cancer masculines that's actually in the upright. Be loyal to what you love, man. Be true to yourself. That's the best way that you can be true to your purpose here and everybody else around you. Sam, gorgeous energy, homie. Thanks for letting me pull some cards for you, man. Appreciate you, bro. And like I told you before, when you first came to my channel, tarot is best used as some advice and some introspection, dude. So use your gift the way that you use it and keep doing it, man. All right. How long we been here? 219. Anybody else wants to jump on, let me know. There's a little sage around here. You're an evangelical? Oh, okay. If you had to pick one. Yeah, but you're not one of the weird evangelicals from what I can tell. Some of them are a little bit intense. You're a lot more chill about it, which is appreciated. You are so much more chill about it. That's kind of how my grandma was too, though. She was very chill. How am I feeling? Oh, all right. Starting to get a little tired. Sam, I appreciate you being around, man, and thanks for letting me pull some cards for you. Especially if that was your first ever tarot read, well, then that's a hell of an honor. Nonetheless, I think you're a pretty cool dude. I like you hanging out with us. Oh, what time is it? I'm considering. Oh, fuck no. It's 7:49. I am not making more coffee. I'm not doing it. I'm trying to cut myself off of coffee earlier than I used to because I'm trying to be in bed earlier and get better sleep. So we'll just stick to water. Or I'll just stick to water. Y'all can drink whatever the hell you want. Some tea. I think the only tea I have is green tea, and I'm pretty sure the green tea I have is caffeinated. Although I drink it at night sometimes, and it tea ain't got caffeine in it like coffee does. So it really doesn't mess with me. I might have a cup of tea later. That might be a good idea. Being a workout day though, Winsley, the best thing to actually soothe my muscles and body is literally water. Yeah, that's why I don't want to make no more coffee, man, because like I've been trying to lay off of it earlier than I used to. Like not too long ago, I would have just went and made coffee at this time and said, fuck it. If it keeps me up, it keeps me up. If not, okay. Now I'm like, I really do want to get my sleep. Thanks, Sam. Love you, homie. Appreciate that, man. Wa-ta-ta. All right, Amelia, if you got to bounce out, I understand. Do I have coconuts at the back there? Coconuts? Huh? Windsor? Bro, what are you talking about? Winsley, are you good? Here, let me stand up so you can see what all's there. I got a chair, a microphone. You guys can't see the bookshelf. I got the astrology backdrop. No coconuts, though. Yeah, Sam, I'm not even sure if I've got any honey around here. There might be some in there. Hell, I don't know. Or were you asking me just if I have any coconuts around? Because no, I don't. Oh, dude, standing up feels good right now. Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, it seems like we've slowed down an awful lot, guys. We'll probably give it about 5 minutes, see if it picks up. And if not, I'll probably jump off of here. Give myself a little rest. Tomorrow, normal time, and Minecraft stream in the morning, likely. If anybody ever wants to come to those, the name's just Cimarex instead of Cimarex Tarot. We have fun over there. Try to beat Minecraft while chat's screwing with me. We got a fun little Python script that interacts with chat in the game, and it's interesting. So, yeah, we'll give it about 5 minutes here, see if it picks back up. If not, I'm good jumping off. It's been a pretty decent night. Thank you, everybody that bought a read tonight. PJ bought 2. Lucky got 1. Amelia's got a $20 read up if she wants it. If not, that's fine. We can do it later. Let me know. Oh. Yeah, Sam, I'll be here tomorrow. Oh, I'm not doing a software update on my phone right now. We can do that shit later. You sent me a message on Discord or email? Oh, I see it right there, Amelia. Never mind. Would I like to do a January? I can do a January forecast. Yeah, dude. I see it now. It slipped through my reading. Oh, fuck his chair. Ugh. Amelia, you want some January energy, do you? Let's jump back to Spirit Song, Tara. Hell, man, what do you read? I mean, Amelia, if the show picks back up while I'm reading for you, we're gonna keep going. Like I said earlier at the beginning of the show, I'm kind of playing catch up right now because last month was rough. Amelia. What's your sun sign, man? I don't remember. I mean, you've got to, dude. You've got to try to control the flow of your stream no matter what you're streaming because it will wear you out. Even gaming streams, dude, they can wear you the fuck out. We got shit like almond milk and coconut water and shit like that, yeah. Amelia. Pisces. Alright, Pisces. See what's going on for you January here, 29 and 25. Amelia. Let's give him a good shake up. We'll pull out of this Spirit Song Tarot for you. I'm going to look for some positivity for you January. See what's up with it. Amelia. Show Amelia what she needs to know for January for her highest good, man. Let's go. Four Wands is okay. What's this? 1111 energy, Amelia. This is a big manifesting type of card right here. Y'all, Four Wands is something about a whole new world out here. Something to celebrate. Both these cards could definitely be about celebration, dude. I like it. What you doing in January, Amelia? Because you realize that, well, it is up to you kind of how things go this month. Especially if you're going on some kind of new quest for yourself, man. And if you got some big ideas about where you want to take January, then release any ideas about not being able to do it. The Tower is here. This is a card about change, and it's about change for the better. You know, we got this Queen of Wands energy, which is all about passion and what you're creating right now. You know, realize that even though the star next to it is about destiny, that in a way, we also get a say in writing our destiny. We get to choose which passions we focus on, what we create. So the big thing for January here might just be discovery and staying enthusiastic about what you're building, man. We got a 9 pins next to it. It's the self-made one. You know, and as a water sign, you already know this, approaching it with integrity, regardless of what this means to you or what you plan on creating, approaching it with integrity. There's also, and I'm curious what this next energy is about here, this Four of Swords energy of finding some sanctuary and taking some rest. Now, I don't know what the rest is from. Could be about worry about where you're going, or whether you're doing good enough, etc., and realizing that your 10 cups is already out here, man. You might just need to adjust your perspective of how you think about your 10 cups and your path to get there. 9 swords next to it. So let your intuition guide you, man, and rest assured that you do have all the tools you need here. All you got to do is kind of step up and claim authority over it. We get the shaman sitting next to the magician. You just got to claim authority over being like, you know I can do this. I know I have all the tools inside of me to do this. It's just do it without fear of judgment, without fear of failure, you know, and get out and explore, man. You could be ending some kind of cycle here of coming down off and not feeling like you had control of your life and control of your energy. Well, you probably got more control than you think because we got the Emperor here. Couple Aries cards, a lot of fire on here, but we got a couple Aries cards. We got the Emperor and the Traveler, the Fool, next to each other. So focus on the journey ahead, or maybe focus on the journey in the now, and realize that it's one step at a time, man. Amelia, don't know what you intend on creating this year, but you're off to a hell of a start here. This is what you're going to do in January. Yo, man. We said we was going to look for some positivity. We found it. What is that? Seek and you shall find, or some shit like that. Stop, drop, and ground, man. And that is the taking the step back from the anxiety. The anxiety is the worrying about the future, the outcomes and all that. And kind of just step into being like, you know what? I'm going to let my soul lead, and it's just going to be on fire here. What is all this fire here, man? Ambush fear, that would be the anxiety and all that shit, with the ferocious dream. Amelia, this is fantastic, dude. You are the muse here, so what kind of song are you writing? A lot here about what you're creating going into January. So whatever ideas you got, whatever this thing is you're thinking about doing. Hell, this could be multiple things. Follow through. Take it to its logical conclusion one step at a time. And don't be afraid of the sacred flow of yes, man. That's about saying yes to the right things. I guess the only thing possibly holding you back here is, well, what do you really want to create? Went right on through to work, did you? Fierce Serenity is here, and this is kind of where you need to sit right now, sitting in the now. Remember, dude, overthinking can spoil the magic. The magic's in you, right? Shift is the way to new potential, homie. Tower energy, right? All right, Amelia, let's grab... We doing a king level spread. How about a few brain skulls? Get a few of these rainbow brain skulls on this for you. What kind of advice they got. If I can get it to shuffle, because these cards are hard as a fucking rock. And I think they're probably going to stay hard as a rock. They're very well made. That's for sure. Oh, slew of them just jumped out there. There is more where that came from. Remember that as you going forward, man. Just because something goes wrong doesn't mean you need to back down. That ambush fear with your ferocious dream. Jumping is scary, staying frozen is scarier. Sometimes we don't know the right action to take, and we just got to take a damn action. Just make a decision already so the story can move forward. This is all about getting moving in January. And I saw that earlier in somebody else's read about, getting moving this year. We had the bullshit last year, especially at the end of the year, of releasing all the old patterns, ending all the old bullshit. Well, now it's time to start moving forward. The thinking mind acts like it's everything, but it's not, and that's true. Especially when we start getting into that anxiety about the future, worrying about outcomes and things like that. That's where we have to tell it to shut the fuck up. I'm not a fractured being. I'm multifaceted. You're not broken, even if you think you are, Amelia. Create right now, not just during soft good times. And dude, the hard times, especially if, like so many of us, 2025 was a rough year. Think of it like sharpening your steel for this year. This is how we're going to make the hard times a little softer for ourselves by creating now, even if it seems insurmountable or hard. Amelia, spirit animals, man. Good shit. All right, Lucky. Love you, homie. Hope you get to feeling better. There's always enough. This is about not worrying. There's always enough money. There's always enough love. And you're never alone. And the reason why you're never alone is because you've always got yourself. Love is all around you, girl. So not only do you got yourself, you got some people that believe in you out here. I guarantee it. Life is a mystery, dude. There are certain things that we don't understand. Like we were saying about 2025 being a rough year for all of us. There's shit that we don't understand. And sometimes that shit that we don't understand, we have to stop overanalyzing it. Why did this happen? Why did this happen? Why did this happen? And we just kind of started going forward anyway, regardless. And then maybe we figure it out later. Maybe we don't. Amelia, let's get you a manifester. We'll finish off with something over here. Incoming. Ooh, Mercury energy. News or a message, a game changer, a surprise invitation, insights, a gift, or making connections. Incoming message in a bottle. So I said some Mercury energy there. And an affirmator. An affirmator. Amelia. Good shit, girl. This is another one of those decks that's hard as hell to shuffle. Authenticity. I like it. Authenticity is the name of the game. Whatever comes up, I will feel it. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it. Whoever doesn't get it doesn't have to get it. But at the end, but at least they know it because I've said it, and that's way better than leaving a passive-aggressive note about it. Amelia, that's about letting go of what other people think, man, because it really doesn't matter what other people think. Love you, man. I hope that helps you out. Thanks for letting me pull cards for you. Thanks for getting a little king level spread there, man. Appreciate you, girl. Good energy, man. Roar, she says. Oh my. What am I gonna do with you guys? You're welcome, Amelia. I love you, dude. Oh my god, fuck this fucking chair. Alright, man. Oh my god, Claire. I haven't seen what the hell's his name? Not Monroe. Shit. I can't remember his name now. It's right there in my head. It starts with an M. Oh, guy from Brazil. Marcelo, thank you. Thank you. How could I forget that? Marcelo. Yeah, it's going pretty good. We're going to give it a few minutes, see if it picks up again here. It may not. Who knows? Oh, tired is catching up with it. So yeah, we'll give it about 3 minutes. That'll be 2 hours and 45 minutes. See if it picks up. If not, I'll go ahead and jump off. If it does, we'll take it to the 3 hour mark. Yes, Marcelo is interesting, isn't he? I'm out of water. Oh. Keep chugging water like that. I'll have to pee real soon. Alright, guys. About 2 minutes. If anybody wants to jump on, we'll keep the stream going. If not, I'm going to jump off. Starting to come off the coffee a little bit, I think. It's good. It means I should be in bed at a good time. The Claire Bears is in the house. Claire, love you too, man. Thank you, homie. Excuse me. Good Lord. What, Claire? Ish Moine crafting toy May? Huh? I think you were trying to say something about Minecraft. I believe. Claire, what are you saying? Hell yeah, Sam. Awesome, dude. Yeah, man. Use your gifts like that in the way that, I always encourage people. Like, if you're going to start a business or something like that, you know, sure, money's part of that shit, but you got to have a value proposition, man. You want to be serving your fellow human beings. But you also have to do it within reason. You can't shoot yourself in the foot either, obviously. Otherwise, you won't have a business. It's supposed to read like that. Well, what was the TOIME? Is Minecraft... Oh, is Minecrafting time? Probably not. Unless you're talking about you. I'll be Minecrafting tomorrow. Crafting some mines, man. Yeah, hell yeah, Sam. I like having Sam around here. He's a good guy. All right, guys. We're over the 245. We're almost at the 246. I'm going to jump off here. I'll see you homies tomorrow. Again, if anybody does want to come to the Minecraft stream that hasn't, because I know we got some new ones around here, that channel name's just Simmerex. Not Simmerex Tarot, just Simmerex. If anybody wants to come over and say hi, we have some fun over there. So, because tonight, oh my God, Claire. I will see y'all tomorrow on here, and maybe somebody over there. Love you guys. Thank you, everybody that got to read tonight. Everybody tuned in. Appreciate all the support. Peace out. Take care. Love you, my friends.